Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365 on Eyes Open Media because the Currency 365 channel has been terminated. So, there's nothing we can do about it now, apparently. So, man, that was a quick decision by YouTube, right? I mean, with no warning signs there. They just said we're just tired of you posting all this stuff about the elites and all this other stuff. So they're like, you're posting too much stuff, waking people up too much, and we're sick of it, and we're not going to let it happen in 2024 apparently. So, but it's not just me. There's thousands of channels that are about to get taken down. Entheos was talking about it a couple weeks ago, and Snippy heard it, and Snippy even J-Snip4 even made videos on it and said that a big YouTube purge was coming, and thousands of channels will be taken down with no warning signs. So it is what it is. All right. So not gonna spill, not gonna cry over it, not gonna. It is what it is. We did what we had to do there, and we woke people up, and a lot of people got awakening. A lot of people repented for their sins. A lot of people came to Christ. A lot of people did what they had to do. So we did our job over there, and it is what it is. So time to move on, and it is what it is. Currency 365 is on Patreon, and patreon.com/currency365, and also currency365 is on Twitter, right? So I'm on Twitter, and I still have the Facebook, but those are going to be taken down at some point in the future. I think after the let's wait for the dinar to revalue first before I take those little Facebook pages down. I don't use Facebook at all. I don't even like Facebook. So but I might keep my personal Facebook page. I don't even know about that one. I don't even use that one. I barely have access to that one. So, but once the dinar revalues, man, we will say thank you to everybody. Keep it up for maybe a week or two, and then we will shut it all down. Right. There will be less of me, more. I'll be here on Eyes Open Media because I'll be praying, and we'll be doing prayers and stuff like that. So we'll be doing prayers and teachings here on Eyes Open Media. Like Currency 365 is terminated already, so maybe the dinar is closer than we think, right? Because that channel is gone. So but I will have my Twitter, I will have Eyes Open Media, I will have Patreon, and that's probably it, right? So I mean, I have an Instagram, but it's my private Instagram for my family, right? For my close friends and family that are on there. So, and I don't even have most of my close friends and family on there. It's only a few people that are on there. But anyways, it is what it is. All right. So let's get into the video here. So we're gonna continue as normal, but we're just gonna do it on Eyes Open Media. All right. So we're gonna do it over here, and until of course they can always take this one down as well. We'll see, but well, you never know, right? So we're just gonna continue on here and then we'll go from there. Should I create a Currency 365 2 channel? I don't even feel like doing that. So right now we're just gonna stick to here, and then if I have to do that, I'll do it when I have to do it. But I don't know. Maybe I will do it just to do it. But and then maybe I might post on there once a day or something like that. Maybe something short and sweet once a day. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll do a Currency 365 2 channel, and I'll just post or something like that. Call it something, and I'll just post one short video a day over there or something like that, right? I don't know, just to get some hype on there, but maybe it's just time to move on. You know what I mean? Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's just a sign that it's time to move on from this stuff. And the Warner reset is it's about to come to a end here. And as XRP case and the dinar and the reset stuff and all these things are about to come to a clash, and everything's about to come to a clash here in Ukraine, and all everything's about to just happen, come to a crash, and or come to a clash, and a big climax, and then boom, we'll have a new world, and whatever the case may be, I guess. And so yeah, and people like me have to, they have to take people like me out of that area, out of that, because I would have been able to help a lot of people not fall, not go through the pitfalls. So if you don't want to go through the pitfalls, or lose all your wealth, then you need to be on my Patreon, Currency 365. All right, so let's talk about Lunk here, and Will Chen says that LUNC was the grandfather of the original experiment. It showed how far a community with no development activity could sustain itself off pure hopium and mimics. Uh, and it says sadly it crumbled after Lunk Dao left. No more spiritual guidance, and Oracle reward pool nibbled away by vultures. Okay, so there you guys go. Will change, saying what he has to say about Lunk, and I'm pretty sure he's a Luna 2.0 guy, because that's his buddy Do Kwon runs Luna 2.0. So a lot of people in Luna 2.0, they're not big fans of Lunk anyway. So you know what I mean. So not surprised about what he's been saying. He even said that Planet Fitness doesn't even accept Lunk, or doesn't even like Lunk. So well, it is what it is, right? So he's not turning on Dokwan. I think people say he was turning on Dokwan. No, Dokwan is Luna 2.0. He's not Lunk. So Lunk is not a community token, right? And this person says, Lunk Dao moved to autism. I guess that's what it is. I guess that's a crypto autism. And he says, why don't you join them there? I am sure they miss you. All right. Well, Lung Dao is still, um, they're still validating on Luna Classic. So they're still validators. They have 10 billion tokens on them. I wish they would um, take those 10 billion tokens and delegate all of them to the burning all validators, so we can actually repeg USTC. But I keep telling you guys, nothing is guaranteed, man. People channels can be shut down at any moment, could be terminated at any moment. The Bitcoin didn't even hit 50,000. We had people talking about 100,000 in June and December and January. And then we didn't even hit 50,000. So this is what I'm saying. Like, we know exactly what to do in the Lunk community to repeg USTC in the next 90 days. We know exactly what to do, and yet we're not doing it, right? So, it's pretty interesting to see that the world's not guaranteed. It's getting worse, and majority of people in the Lunk community just said, "Well, we'll just stick status quo, and we'll just wish for good luck," instead of actually taking action, as we know what to do. We know what to do now, you know. Everybody redelegate to the 30% to the burn it all validator, and let's repeg USTC within the next 90 days and get wealthy, because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing in life is guaranteed. We don't know what's going to happen with the markets. We don't know what's going to happen with all these things. We can guess and predict by the charts, but as you can see, we didn't even hit 50,000 in Bitcoin. So, and here comes the ETFs. So hopefully we hit 50,000 when the ETFs are announced, and it's actually a buy the news event, and not us. And because we've already sold off the news, I mean, people are selling off the news now. The markets look bad right now, right? So Will Chen taking some jabs at Lunk is, not surprised at all. The markets are down, and Lunk is down as well. And, every volume is down. Everything, the hype is down right now for crypto markets as we wait, as people wait patiently for retail is the one selling here. Institutions are not selling here, when ETFs are about to come on board. So this is retail. Retail is selling here. And as they get ready for the ETFs announcements. Institutions are going to be buying here. They're not selling here. What you have ETFs coming, and then you have the Bitcoin happening, and then you have Feds cutting rates. There's no reason for institutionals to be money to be selling here. They should be they will be buying like crazy here while retail is dumping and selling. Right, so retail selling, institutions will be buying because the environment for cryptos is really bullish as the Feds are going to be printing money and cutting rates. Um, but of course, institutions want to buy low and sell high, so they'll wait for retail to stop dumping, and then once retail bottom is in, then they'll start buying again, I guess. So who knows? We'll just wait and see how this plays out, right? We will wait and see how everything plays out for the markets, man. Let's see how low they can take the markets, and then we'll see how high they can take the markets, right? So we go low, and then we go high. So we go high, and we go low, right? So it's always a change in guards. All right, so let's check out the other ones here. Luna 2.0, down 4% today, under 70 cents here, right at 70 cents, and this thing is going to absolutely moon into that 10, 15, $20 when Do Kwon's freed. And hopefully this case is settled soon or over soon, and Do Kwon's able to get to Dubai, and everything is going to absolutely launch when that happens for LUNC-USTC and Luna 2.0. Okay, so everything's down 50% here, 50%, 33%. So just got to weather the storm. Everybody has to weather the storm here, right? Weather the storm. 6% down for USTC, and we got volume at 53. All right, down 53. All right, so I know what price is going to be at, or at least the price range is going to be at when the dinar values. So it's not there. We're not there. So no, we're not there. So we're under it. We're under it. So all right, it is what it is. So once we're at that price range, then I'll be like, all right, here we go. Right. So we're not at that price range. So once we get to that price range and we stay at that price range, then I'm gonna be like, okay, then here we go. We could be seeing it, right? So we should be seeing it once we get to that price range. I'm not gonna tell you guys the price range, so, but we should once we get to that price range, I'm gonna be like, all right, let's go. I'm gonna be looking for that dinar. We'll see. All right. Anyways, bad, we got to get through the storm because good times are still coming. So I know when you look at storms, you just see bad, 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 bad. But unfortunately for many people, they give up in the storms, and then the sunshines come out and like, oh man, I shouldn't have gave up, so don't give up in the storms because the sun's gonna shine again, right? So the sun's gonna shine again at some point. It might take a week or two, 3, but the sun's gonna shine again, and and people are gonna regret it. To don't fall, don't fail or fall victim into storms when you know the sun's gonna shine again, right? When you know the bull market's coming back again, you know. So the environment is too good right now for stocks and cryptos to not be bullish this year. The environment's just too good. All right. Of course, there's war and all that stuff that can happen behind the scenes. That's happening behind the scenes and stuff, but the environment is too good right now for cryptos and stocks to be bearish this year. Okay, so here is the burns, and we have 30 billion. Let me see, 30 million. Excuse me, almost 30 million in burns today so far. What did we do yesterday? We did 62 million yesterday. All right, put this back up or adjust that. All right. Let's go here. 8,500 in burns on USTC. We got to pick that up, man. That's too low. 30,000 yesterday, 70,000 day before, 163,000 several days ago. All right. The burns on USTC are way too low. And then we have the stake. The supply is 14.2. So, all right. So we're steadily coming back up on staking. That's good. We want to get that thing back to a trillion. And I said this year we probably will do over 3 trillion in staking because we're going to constantly be staking. And I think the godly people are going to come in. So I think that if we see another run up in Lunk, we're going to see a bunch of people leave, unstake and leave, and then I think that's when the godly people are going to take over. You know, the godly people are going. God's going to release the next round of the wealth transfer, and well, I mean, of course, if Lunk is up into the 10 at 5 to 10x, and that means that the markets are booming to the upside, and God is releasing that second round of the wealth transfer, and we hope we will not hope it's supposed to include the some of the reset currencies, right, or at least one of the reset currencies. So we'll see how that plays out. All right, but we'll see. And of course, it also should include XRP, right? XRP. I know they have you know, they have a calendar of things that they want to do for XRP to get to their final judgment. But um, we just need them to just announce that the SEC just announced, say we're dropping all charges on XRP. Let's get out of here. You know what I mean? That's what we want to hear. I don't really want a settlement. I just want the SEC to say we're just dropping all charges on the SEC. Let's get out of here, right? So I'm hoping that's what happens. But we will see. And the community pool continues to the upside. All right, so 3.6 billion, 8.1 million there for the community pool on LUNC. So that's good. Continue to let that grow and get bigger and bigger. The bigger it gets, the more confidence people are going to have for the long term, because we have an emergency funding that can pay for a lot of things. All right, let's look at stats here. And last 24 hours, 63 million, 29,000, 500 million, 5.99%. Okay. Burn it all, leading the way. LUNC, DF LUNC leading the way there as well. And top validators gains. LUNC Academy leading the way there. Stake bin, uh, top losers. That's kind of interesting. We're on stake bin, and they're number one, number one delegated losers today. That's really interesting. Okay. And then Burning All leads the way there. Okay. All right. So cool. Let's go here to the validators and see what's going on. All right, so Orion continues to fall. All those look like it's continuing to fall as well, but it is very slowly, and there's still have big gaps between everybody else. So, Interstellar Lounge and Interstake, one still up the top there. KuCoin hanging strong. Jesus Lord hanging strong. Pepe, I mean not Pepe. Happy Caddy, I said Pepe. Happy Caddy Crypto. Um, uh, did drop below that 42 billion again, but still holding strong there. And then Luna Station 88, number 8, and then Stakely number 9, TCB number 10. There you guys go. And then the rest of the validators securing the blockchain for us. And there's Lunacy Dow right there at 10 billion 5. So, you know, DF Long dropping a little bit, but still holding okay there. We'd like to see it back in the top 5. So we can burn and DF Lunk. Let me talk to DF Lunk real quick. DF Lunk, I hope you learned your lesson, because you were in the top. Look, DF Lunk, I think they were at maybe 17 billion or something. I don't know what they were. They were something around there, right? 14 to 17 billion when we started talking about them. And I said, these guys are burning Lunk every day. They're going to jump into the top 10, into the top 10 and probably top 5. And they did that, right? That's exactly what happened. But the problem is that DF Lung didn't burn the right amount of tokens. And people noticed that, right? And so when Lunk tripled in price, people decided to get out of DF Lunk and not some of these other tokens, right? Because DF Lunk wasn't burning the right amount of tokens. Even though they were burning tokens and other people weren't, they still thought that DF Lunk was being dishonest because they weren't burning the right amount of tokens. Because when they were at 17 billion tokens, they were burning around 4 to 5 million. Then when they get to 50s, 56, 57, 58 billion tokens, they're still burning around 5 million. And people were like, what in the world? You should be burning like 20 million now, right? So, or you should be burning at least 15 million a day, right? What are you doing with the rest of the money that you should, I mean, simple calculations is that you should be burning at least 15 million, and they weren't, right? They were still burning 4 to 5 million, sometimes even 3 million, but yet they had triple the amount of um of stakers. And so that doing stuff like that, that's what happened to DF Lunk. The first time people had a chance to get out because of the Lunk price triple, they picked DF Lunk to get out. Even though they're burning tokens, they were burning that they were burning 3 to 5 million, but they were doing that at 17 billion, and now they're at 55 billion, 56 billion, whatever they were number in the staking, right? And they're in the top five, top six, whatever, and they're still burning the same amount. So they would collect, so all the rest of the money, they would just, I don't know what they were doing with the rest of the money. You know what I mean? So, maybe they created their own, I think they created their own platforms, their own chains, or all this other stuff, but they weren't, so people didn't like that. And so I hope DF Lunk learned their lesson that if you're going to be burning, like right now, they're burning like 1.3, 1.5 a day. You can't have people come in and double your your um your staking, I mean your validator to 16 billion, and you're still burning 1.3 a day. Stuff like, you can't do stuff like that, right? Because people are coming in because they think, okay, you're burning, and if I double, we come in and you double, well, then your burns need to double, right? So you should go from 1.5 or 1.3 to 2.3, 2.5, 2.6, right? And so, and then if you double again to 32, you should be doing back into the fourth and 5 millions, right? The problem is DF Lunk went up to 50 something billion, and they were still burning 3 to 5 million and not 10 to 15 million, right? And so that was the problem. And then when I called them out on it, then all of a sudden we had 2, 3 days of when they were at 8, 9, 10, 50 million, 11 million. And then once the hype died down, they went back to five again. And that's just dishonesty. And that's why people left them. That's why people left. So you guys got to be, you can't do stuff like that, right? So people are watching these validators very closely and this chain very closely. And so when you know that, you can't do stuff like that. And so they paid a very heavy price for that. Now they're back. At least they're still burning though. They're still burning 1 million plus a day, 1.3 million. But you can't be dishonest with people when you're at the top. You got to the top because of currency 365. You know what I mean? Because once I mentioned you and that you guys were burning, all of a sudden within days, all these people came in and started redugging, including myself, to you, and then you got pumped up. But then you weren't burning the amount you were supposed to be burning. You were supposed to be burning 10 to 15 million a day, and you were burning 3 to 5 million a day. And we were asking, like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you get all these people come on in and support you, and you're still burning 3 to 5 million a day when you know you should be burning around 15 million a day? And that's what happened. So it's just a lesson to a lot of you, to everybody, including myself. Do the right thing, man. Just do the right thing. Especially when people are watching very that closely. Just do the right thing, man. You know you're supposed to be at 15 million a day in burns, and you're still burning 3 to 4, thinking people are just gonna take it and not you're not gonna have any consequence to it. And the consequences did happen when the markets did triple. DF Lunk suffered badly, right? And so when Lunk goes up again, then we go up a 5x to a 10x again. You're gonna see a lot of these other validators suffer greatly as well. And so their time is going to be next as well. And so so we'll see which ones fall significantly in the next run up here, 5x to 10x that's coming for Lunk. All right, so here's the burnout validator. But we keep dropping because people keep coming up. We're moving up, but we keep dropping because all these people have been motivated by the videos of Currency 365 and the road to number one. It's motivating all these other validators to come out. The problem with that is that we're taking those tokens, and and they're going to validators that are not burning or not reducing the supply, right, in any way, shape, or form. And all of those tokens could be coming into the burned off validator, where we're actually reducing the supply and trying to repeg and get people wealthy. So, you know what I mean? So it's cool to see these other validators come up and are watching the videos and they're being motivated to come up with us and get over that 3 billion mark. But the problem is that those tokens need to be going to the burn it all validator so we can repeg and get wealthy. You know, what's the point of having 50 validators over 3 billion and nobody's burning anything and repegging, and we're just stuck here having to make videos every day about the same bull crap and everybody's complaining in the community. You know, why not take majority of that and put it into burn it all validator so we can repeg and get wealthy? You know what I mean? Like it's almost like people are doing it on purpose to just waste more time and just delay our wealth, right? Which is weird, you know. But anyways, it is what it is. Look at, you know, we got all these validators here, and if they just say, you know what, let's just go to burn it all, man, and let's repeg and get wealthy instead of sitting here just doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you're securing the blockchain, whoop de doo, right? That's cool. But we have, I mean, all we need is like 20 validators to secure. I mean, look at Shibarium. They only have 12 validators. Shibarium has like 11, 12 validators securing the blockchain. You don't need 100 validators to secure a blockchain. You know what I mean? I think that I think that we can do the top 25 can secure the blockchain, and everybody else needs to come over to burn it all validator so we can freaking repeg USDC as fast as possible. That should be common sense, but you already know. You already know the answer to that. All right. Anyways, peace out. God bless. I guess people just want to sit on all nodes all day and all Ryan and all these other ones and just sit there and just complain about life. Why isn't LUNC moving? Well, I mean, if you were reducing the supply, maybe it would move, you know? Maybe if you were adding good utilities and reducing the supply and having putting buying pressure on it, it would move, right? So those are things that we should be doing. But we just sit on validators and collect rewards and expect something to move that doesn't move. Actually, it's going to fall because everybody's collecting rewards, and that means you're collecting rewards, and then you're swapping out those rewards. That means you're selling LUNC on a daily basis to other tokens. You're collecting rewards, right? So, anyways, and if you're doing that, at least swap it for the USTC and then burn that USDC so we can have a buying pressure and reduce the USDC supply like Burn It All does, right? Like Brad does. But anyways, it is what it is. Peace out. God bless. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I'm hoping at some point everybody says, you know what, let's go into the burn it all validator and repeg USDC within the next 90 days. Let's do it. I want to see influencers, YouTubers campaigning, saying let's repeg in 90 days with the burn it all validator. Let's go. And that should be happening right now, but it's not happening right now. So let's get the word out that we need to repeg this thing. Let's go. We have let's go. Next 90 days, let's repeg and let's use the burn it all validator and let's repeg this thing, right? Peace out. God bless.